Got him. Oh, right in the middle of the day. We spend a lot of time talking about how to catch fish, where to catch them, prime time, you know, be it wherever you're going to be for the hot bite and things like that. But sometimes we forget to mention what it is to just go out and you're going to spend the whole day fishing, and you want to get in the right area. You want to know where there's going to be some fish, but you're not necessarily where they're going to be as the sun goes down or where they were in the morning. This one's giving me not bad. That's a nice little eater. In fact, I think that one might wind up being part of my supper tonight. But see a fish like that, 2:30, right in the middle of the day, we can catch those fish. We just can't catch a gob of them. We can't get them all at one time. And one of the things is there's a structure where nearby, kind of a shallow point that comes out, and then there's deep water, and someplace in between you just have to kind of pick yourself a little travel route. And a lot of times we focus on sharp points and we focus on rock piles and real pronounced structure, things that are just obvious to anybody. But a lot of times the fish really aren't there. They follow these little routes. It's just like a foot trail or a horse path. And that fish is just roaming around out here. We see one every 10 minutes, 15 minutes on the screen. Most of the time they'll bite. We're just not going to get hand over fist action. But what you have to look for on a lot of these places is just a subtle little corner. My friend John Thielen calls them squigglies. You look on your map for a little inside corner, something that just cuts in, or something that just sticks out, a little flat spot that's close by a real pronounced drop-off. Don't look for the big structure, don't look for the main stuff, but then keep in mind too, besides the structure, what the bottom content is. You go out a little bit too deep and you start getting into perch territory, crappies, panfish, things like that. Go up too shallow and you're going to be in the right place but at the wrong time. You get up there 4 o'clock, 4:30, as the sun's just starting to touch the trees. A lot of these fish that are moving on these little transition spots, they're going to make their way up into that shallow later on. But for right now, just settle for the ones that are roaming around. They're not making a lot of moves and they're not moving real fast, but when they come through you can still catch them, and it gives you a lot to do while you're waiting.